Hello. Good morning, everyone. It is time for Essence of Time, and we are on day 46. And today we're just going to do a little bit of shading. We did that before on, if you remember, the graffiti-ish, the graffiti-looking brick page earlier. And I believe I used a marker and then just with my finger kind of spread it out. But that was because that page had like a sealant on it and stuff like that. Now this one is pretty raw, so a marker would just stick and you wouldn't be able to blend it. So I think what I'm going to do is on the plaster part, I want to use my Stabilo All pencil with some water. And then I think for the bricks, I'm going to use just permanent ink and a paintbrush, which I thought I had one set aside yesterday. Let's see. Of course, I lose everything all the time. Where did it go? Did it fall? Oh, there it is, hiding under there. It's see-through, so it kind of blended in. All right, so I think I'll use this. I thought I had another one, though. This one feels kind of soft, too. I feel like I need a harder one, but we'll try this one. Okay. So let's see. So let's get started. And I was thinking of adding, I don't think I'll have time, so that might be in the future when I start adding to the pages, like art, is like either rivets with rust dripping down, or a pipe, like when a pipe is coming out of the wall and water is coming down and it's kind of like dripped. So something like that I think I will add in the future. Today I know I'm not going to have time. So that might be I don't know, maybe during my, once I get the pages done, I'm pretty much done with Essence of Time, but maybe I can add a few more, like just 10 minutes of doing little additions to the pages, and take you guys along with me. So that's a thought. All right. So I don't want the shadow to be too dark. I did a little bit here to test it, as you can see. I just kind of want subtle shadows, but let me start my 10 minutes. So I think I'm going to, I think maybe I'll just take it off of that and put it on instead of drawing and then adding the water. All right, so I'm going to start my 10 minutes. Okay, let's see. Put a little bit of water out here. And then I can just kind of brush it. I mean, it picks up really a lot. All right, let's see. Let's see. Kind of like under here. And if you want it darker, you can just brush and add a little bit more. And then if it's too dark, you can add a little bit of water and kind of blend it in more like that. But you see how it absorbs into the page? Like you don't have a lot of time to play around here. And I also like, let me see, let's add a little bit more water. Like these little, ooh, see how dark that is? But I like, that's okay. I think I can kind of pick that up with a paper towel. Let's see. Add a little bit more water to that. Yeah, okay. I think on the plaster part, I have a little bit of leeway, but I want to get some of the shadows in there from the plaster part, all the texture, So hopefully you guys can see. I'll zoom in when I edit. Let's see. Ooh. All right, so this is going to take a while. This will definitely take more than our allotted. 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'll just show you guys a little bit here, right? How I'm going to do it like that, right? So you guys can see the shadow. Yeah, so when it's on the plaster, you can absorb it. When it's on the paper, it doesn't absorb. I mean, it absorbs into the paper because I don't have any kind of sealant on there, but that's okay. That's all right. We can have some heavier shadows in some places, but you guys get the point, right? So then I'm going to do part of the bricks too. Look how quickly that absorbed. We're just going to have to accept it, you know? Okay, so plus, what do I always say? You can always paint over it. Whatever you don't like, you can always paint over it. Yeah. All right. So that kind of shows you the shadowing on the plaster. Now let's do a little bit of bricks just so you can see. All right. Let's see. I'll start just a little bit. And the bricks, I'm just going to go up against it like that. This one already kind of has a shadow from the olive, the olive paint I did offset. It already has a shadow there. And the reason I'm not using the pencil, as you see, because the pencil is a little bit harder to control, and on these bricks, I kind of just want it up against the bricks. Doesn't have to be fantastically neat. But you guys get the idea, right? So just like that. And then I can even probably later go back and add some brown. Let's see. Let's grab brown. Let's see. Oh yeah, brown is actually more. I was thinking I could add brown too and kind of spread it down a little bit like that. Really can't tell the difference though. I feel like brown is a little bit more dirty looking than the black. The black is just shadow, the brown kind of more dirt. And yeah, I'm getting some of it on the brick, but that's okay. All right, so you guys see that, right? Maybe I need another brush. This one I feel like it's too soft. I thought I had another one pulled out yesterday to do it with, but it might have fallen on the floor. And it might have been this one. I don't know. All right, so we have like 3 minutes left. So you guys know I'm going to just continue doing the shading. On these bricks and on the plaster. Look how this would look in here. Let's see if I can pull that up. No, okay, that's all right. Yeah, doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to add shading everywhere. Now I could even go as far as adding highlights to the brick too, but I'm not going to. It's too much work, especially since this is just a background. Um, but yeah, pretty cool, huh? All right. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Yesterday, I sprained my ankle in the backyard. I was walking over to the fence to give my neighbor a cucumber. She was out. I couldn't see her because our fence is pretty tall, but I just handed it over. We just talked through the fence. But yeah, while I was walking, there was a dip in the yard. So I thought it was level. I thought the yard was level, but there was like a big dip. I could put a potted plant in the dip, pod this big and probably about this deep into it. So as I was walking over to the fence, my right foot went into that and it caught me off guard. And I actually fell to my knees, but I twisted my ankle. And I was on it all day yesterday, limping around work. And then when I got home, oh my God, and I rested for a while, I was in so much pain. I couldn't, and I thought, oh no, this is terrible. No swelling though, not really, no swelling. I don't see any bruising. So I guess I was lucky on that part. So I just elevated it and rested. And then this morning, it still hurts, but nowhere near as bad as it hurt yesterday when I got home. All right, there goes our 10 minutes. So as you guys know, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off using just the technique that I showed you, just my brush and the Stabilo All. And where's my pencil at? Just losing everything around here. All right, so then this again, you can either just take it off of the lead itself like that. Right, add your water. This is probably going to be a lot right here, but that's okay. Like so. Add a little bit more under there too. Or if you have this pencil, you can just kind of draw like that, put it on the paper itself, and then take your pen or paint. You don't have to have this. You can just use a paintbrush with water. That's all you need. I have some water just on my palette over here to help me kind of smear it around like that. But as you see, once it gets onto my paper, because I don't have any type of sealant or anything on there, that I can probably take off right there. It absorbs into the paper, so I can't control that as well as I do with the on the plaster itself. That's okay. We have some shadows that are deeper than others. It just means it's sticking out further. That's all. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll take a picture and post it at the end of the video. All right, you guys? Thanks for joining me here today. Tomorrow we'll start a new page. I got to think of something. If you guys have any ideas, feel free to comment below. And as always, love you guys. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow. Just a quick update. I'm using brown, and I also used this little brush right here. And I've been going over because I was trying to darken in some of these white lines in here because it was just too bright. And I went over the bottom of the bricks like that and created more shadow, more of a shadow effect. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I also did that on all the bricks, just at the bottom end, as I was trying to make in between these lines, or in between the bricks, trying to make it a little bit darker. But I just wanted to share that with you guys so that you guys know that it actually made more shadow and created more depth doing that. So, all right, that's it. Bye again.